Education is not the answer to the question. Education is the means to the answer to all the questions. A beautiful quote to begin our today's e-learning session. Hello everyone. How are you all? Okay, I hope you all are doing well and you all are focusing on your studies as well. I, Abhishek Shukla from Cambridge International School, Dasua, your IT instructor, once again welcome you all in today's e-learning session. Students, as you all know that we are in discussion of the topic basic ICT skills where we discuss about the meaning of ICT and the various use of ICT in different fields and what are the tools we are using in ICT. Now in today's session we are going ahead with some new topics and the components which we use in ICT or in computer system. So before we move on to today's topic, let's recap what we discussed in our last session. In our last session, we discussed about ICT tools, we discussed about smartphones, the uses of smartphone, tablets, radio, television, email, and last but not the least, we discussed about the uses of email. Now, in today's session, we are going to discuss about the components of a computer system. In the component of a computer system, we are going to discuss about the computer system and the components of computer system like hardware, software, and what are mobile apps. Let's begin with the very first topic of the session, computer system. Computer system is an electronic data processing device that accepts different types of data from user, and that different type of data includes text, number, graphic, audio and video in digital form, and further it stores and processes the data guided by the instructions given to it by user. User means we people. We are the instructors and we need to instruct the computer system that what kind of data we are giving and what are the outputs we required. Now, let's understand what comprises a computer system. The computer is not a single machine. It is an organized collection of many components and devices that work in unison to perform different tasks. That is why it is called a computer system. It cannot perform any task on its own. And if you remember, my dear students, in grade 8, I gave one definition for computer system to you people that without user, without instructor, computer system is just like a dumb box because it requires input in the form of data and instruction for accomplishing all type of task. If user cannot instruct the task, then computer cannot do anything by their own. Components of a computer system. A computer system is a combination of many parts. All parts of computer system can be categorized into two main components, and the two main components are hardware and software. As the name suggests, hardware, the things, which we can touch, and software, the environment by using which we can work upon computer system, is considered as software. And for the working of computer system, we require both at the same time, because without software, hardwares cannot operate, and same with the hardwares. Without software, hardware is of no use, because if we have compact disc, which is commonly known as CD, if we have CDs with us but we don't have computer system or CD drive, then how can we play a CD? We cannot play that. Same like with the hardware. If we have a computer system but we don't have operating system, then there is no use of the monitor or the CPU or all the hardware components. So let's discuss in detail about hardware and software. Hardware. Hardware are the physical part of a computer system. We can touch, hold, or carry the hardware parts from one place to another place. Hardware devices like monitor, keyboard, mouse, printer, CPU, etc. are some examples of a computer hardware. Computer hardware can be either external or internal. External hardware devices like monitor, like keyboard, like mouse, which are not fixed inside the CPU cabinet, and internal components that are fixed inside the CPU cabinet like CPU, motherboard, RAM, ROM, various cables, connectors are the example for internal hardware. On the basis of their functions, hardware devices are divided into four main categories: input devices, output devices, processing devices, and storage devices. Input devices help to send input to the computer. CPU is the processing device that processes the inputs given by user. Output devices displays the output or information in the readable form or in the audio form. Then last is storage devices, which are used to store the output or the resultant information for later use. This is for hardware and the types of hardware. Now let's move on to the next, which is software. Software is the language of computer, and more likely human language. There are many different computer languages. Languages like C++, languages like Java, and many more. Software is a collection of computer programs, procedures, and documentations that perform different tasks on a computer system. Software are the set of instructions or computer programs that guide the computer hardware to perform different types of tasks. We can say that software is the lifeline of a computer. A computer system without software is like a human body without brain, a TV without cable connection, and a mobile handset without a SIM card. Software operates hardware to solve users' problem and to control the different internal operations of the computer. Some example of computer softwares are Microsoft Windows, Linux, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Google Chrome, or even your games like almost each and every one of you aware with the name of PUBG. What are all these? These all are softwares or the programs designed by the programmers to operate on the computer system. Let us learn about the types of computer software. There are thousands of software available in the market these days. They are used at different places for different purposes. Software can be broadly classified into two main categories. One is system software and the second is application software. System software help to control the internal operations of a computer and devices attached with the computer. OS, operating system, is an example of system software like MS Windows, Linux, Android, Macintosh, IO system. These all are the example for system softwares. Second is application software. Application softwares are developed to perform different tasks such as word processing, image editing, making presentation, and many more on the computer. MS Office, Internet Explorer, Photoshop are commonly used application softwares. Let's move on to the last topic of the session, mobile apps. A really very interesting topic to discuss upon. Mobile apps are the small software applications that are designed to run on handheld devices like smartphones, tablets, PDAs, and many other, such as smartwatches, game consoles, etc. Apps are task specific applications. This means they are designed to perform only a single or a specific task. For example, the camera app allow us to capture pictures and videos. The music app helps us to listen to the songs, and similarly, the calculator app helps to perform the calculation and so on. Some apps are automatically pre-installed on the devices to be used, such as contact, messages, camera, browser, and so on. But other applications like WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, any XYZ software or application can be downloaded to your device from Play Store, from Google Chrome, or from iTunes. App is a short form for applications, which means whatever task we are accomplishing using our laptop or computers with the help of application software, similar can be done in mobile phones and other handheld devices with the name of apps like Facebook, Twitter, MS Word, PowerPoint. They can be operated in laptop or over mobile phone with apps or with software or applications. And that's it for today's session. Now let's conclude that what we discussed in our today's session. We discussed in today's session about computer system. What are the components of computer system? Hardware, software, and mobile apps. Now that's the end of session. We'll meet by a new session with new content. Worksheet will be provided to you. Kindly solve the worksheet and focus on your studies. Now, time to say goodbye. Take care of your health and have a nice time ahead.